Hey guys, Sheree Macaroni with Macaroni Homes. I'm a realtor in the Newnan, Georgia area, which is west of Atlanta, southwest of Atlanta. And something I wanted to talk about this morning is about rents being on the rise. I mean, on Facebook, I'm on social media. I'm seeing so many people complain about that. And yesterday I was at a closing with a couple that I've been working with for about 5 months. We've been house shopping and they've been in an apartment for 2 years. Their mortgage was $2,100. So I looked at my couple and I said, how much are y'all paying for rent? And they're like the same exact amount in an apartment, 3-bedroom apartment with 2 bathrooms, sharing space, sharing common areas, not being able to have dogs, not being able to have their own laundry room, not being able to do anything. And so I ran the numbers on that, $2,100 for 12 months is $25,000. And if you times that by 5 years, which is about the time statistics are saying that people are staying in one place, about 5 to 7 years before they move on to another location. And that's $126,000 for rent. The Washington Post has shared with us that rents are definitely on the rise. And, this recent article from the Washington Post says, it's on the rise and the fastest pace in decades, making housing even harder for Americans. It's also saying that nationally the rents have rose 11%. I'm seeing that in our area. People that had a $1,600 rent are going up to $2,000 rent. It is definitely raising. And as things appreciate in our area, gas, groceries, things like that, the stock markets are fluctuating. So that's got a big deal with everybody talking about recession. That stuff appreciates the cost for the landlord. So of course the landlord is going to pass that down. Value of properties go up, so property taxes go up. And that is passed down to the tenant. A supply and a demand mismatch is also what is making rents unaffordable. You have a lot of renters out there that are looking for rentals. I saw a post from somebody was like, there was over 100 applications on one property. Those applications add up. So, the number of people that are renting are usually younger Americans. But here's the thing, if you got good credit, you can already afford a $2,000 rent. You can afford a mortgage. Mortgage can sometimes be cheaper. And let me say this, if you are a renter, and if you're like, I'm never going to be able to get out of this, don't be a terminal renter. A terminal renter means they are stuck in rent forever. They can never get out. Prices are going to continue to appreciate, guys. So if you got a good credit score, if you got some money saved, if you can afford $2,000 a month rent, you can afford a mortgage. Call me. I would love to talk to you about how you can invest in yourself and your net worth. You can find articles like this. This one's from the Washington Post. You can find articles like this everywhere. Rent is definitely something that has been rising ever since the pandemic. So if you are thinking about moving from a renter to a buyer, it is the time to do that. Call me, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media platforms out there. But listen, guys, take that $126,000. That is 5 years of a $2,100 rent. Take that $126,000 and invest it in yourself. Invest it in your net worth, because you're never going to look back one day and say, oh my God, I'm so sad that I invested in myself versus giving that money away to the landlord. Rents are going to continue to rise. That is one thing promised. What is also promised is when you lock into a mortgage, the mortgage company is not going to call you and raise your mortgage just because of inflation. My mortgage is like $1,200 a month. I've had that mortgage for years and years and years. I couldn't, you know, I have so much equity in my house because of the rise in values. That is the whole purpose of being a homeowner, is you have built that net worth and that equity in to your property and not somebody else's. So if you're worried or you're, you know, wanting to get off the fence and you want to talk to a real estate professional, you know, someone that is looking at these numbers every single day, closing people every single day, you know, give me a call. My cell phone is going to be down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. I would love to be able to help you further and just talk with you more about what the process is going to be to quit giving away all your money and turn into a homeowner, guys, because that's the one thing we have to have is a house. So instead of rising rents, let's lock in to a mortgage payment. Rents are 100% interest, whereas a mortgage payment is always going back to you. Talk to you soon. Sheree Macaroni with Macaroni Homes.